Thank you so much for joining me here at the live desk. I am Janae Hancock, and as you can see, we are actually joined by KCTV5 Investigates Angie Racono, because there are a lot of questions right now. I do want to take a look at this video that you can see here now on your screen. This is probably number one on the list as far as questions for Jackson County homeowners. Did anyone actually take a look? Now, the state auditor tells KCTV5 he is going to investigate if physical inspections actually took place, and homeowners say a quick look would have solved a lot of problems. Angie, I want to bring you in right now. It should be easy for the county to prove whether they did proper inspections. Is that right?
Correct. Now, getting to that video, I want everybody at home to realize that's video the county provided us at KCTV5 about a year ago. And if you look at this process, here's somebody in a vest knocking on a door, alerting a homeowner. If you keep watching this video, they gave us 10 minutes of it. Eventually, oh, here we go. We've got the tape measure out now. They're going around. They're carefully measuring. If you aren't home, they leave a notice for you. It's a very careful process that they are going through. And a lot of homeowners question if anything like this actually took place, because they don't remember seeing anybody with tape measures. They didn't get notices. Nobody knocked on their doors. They bring up the fact that they have Ring doorbells, and they know the state law, you're supposed to have these physical inspections. There's new laws both at the state level, and there's a Jackson County ordinance. It's chapter 20 where they talk about what constitutes a physical inspection. And it says you can't just drive by and take a look at a house. You have to get out. The state code says that you need to look at all the different sides of the building. Jackson County makes it even clearer and says that there's required notice. So this is kind of a bone for a lot of homeowners. They're saying, okay, we don't think these actually took place like they were supposed to take place.
Right.
Because when they push for the information, they say they don't get any evidence of a physical inspection. They get some pictures back, but according to both state and the Jackson County Code, that's not enough.
Yeah, and I am tracking comments here. It looks like a lot of people are concerned about this coming through our Facebook stream. A lot of people saying no, they did not. And if you have any questions for Angie as she goes through this report that will be airing a little bit later today, be sure to leave your comment and questions down below. And Angie, I know we have sound if you want to toss over to that as well.
Yes, absolutely. And I see one of the comments on Facebook where someone says, hey, the person in charge says they went to each and every parcel. So Gail McCann Beatty, she is the Director of Assessment. She was here at KCTV5. It was September 6th of 2022. And she talked specifically about the work that would be done if you want to go ahead and play that.
We are sending staff out to go to each and every one of those. And it is our simple way of us updating the information on each parcel. So our data collectors will come out, they will measure, they'll take photos. If the property owner is home, they will talk to them, ask some basic questions. How many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, if they've done any renovation. And that is because we are purchasing a brand new computer system, and we want to have the most accurate data in our new system.
So I think a lot of homeowners are questioning how you could actually have had these physical inspections take place where you have empty lots that are valued at more than $300,000. You have $1 million homes where it drops in value. They're like, how did this happen? If somebody went out there and part of the process is they're standing there with the tablet, they're taking a look, and they're doing careful notes. So we have this video and we have this statement from the county about how these physical inspections will really take place. But the homeowners question that process.
And I just want to ask also, Angie, is this a quick resolution? What are the next steps moving forward?
We have a lot of different things at play. So there's a class action lawsuit. Lawsuits always take a tremendous amount of time to go through the courts. That's taking place. They're looking at this issue. Did physical inspections really take place? They're looking at a few other things, but this is a big one. There's also a state audit. There was an initial investigation based on whistleblower comments to the hotline, but since then the Jackson County Legislature has voted that they want a full audit of this assessment to address many things, and physical inspections are just one of them. There's a very compressed timeline here because in October you're going to start having bills go out to people saying pay your taxes, and those are due by the end of the year.
And I want to touch on something that will be released a little bit later, but I know you mentioned it to me earlier. A property owner you all talked to, and Blue Springs has identical duplexes, and they're right
Yes.
next to each other.
They're next to each other. They're the same color.
Insane.
Yeah, everything's the same, painted the same color, everything, and then somehow they have different values. So his whole thing is like, okay, did somebody stand across the street, see two identical properties, and go, okay, we're going to make this one 320 and that one 361? So I think
Depends on the color, right?
Right, well, but they're the same color. So I think he's saying, like, I don't think there was this in-person aspect that the county is claiming.
Right. It is all a lot of information, and I have another comment here coming on Facebook saying from Jean. She says, no, they did not, as far as do physical inspections. So a lot of people are interested in this, Angie, as they should be.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about probably your biggest investment is your home. Taxes are very significant. What we have ahead at 10 o'clock tonight, we're talking to a mass appraisal expert. Now, she has 40 years of experience. She has actually sold software to the county, so she's very familiar with it. What she says is, you know, you've got tracking software that's embedded down into these programs. So while everybody's having this mucky debate, did they go, did they not, how long did they stand there, what did they do? She's like, this software is going to tell you how long were you at this house, this house, this house. You can just figure it out very simple from the data that the county has. So it's going to be interesting to see all of the different things that we learn as these investigations move forward, not just lawsuits, but also the audit. And
of course, KCTV5 will continue to keep you all covered. KCTV5 Investigates has been following this story along the way, so be sure to have those notifications coming in through our KCTV5 News app, and be sure to tune in to our newscast a little bit later today. Thank you so much for joining me here at the live desk. I'm going to leave you all with this live shot overlooking the Kansas City Plaza right now.